Hey gang, today we are checking out the very exclusive, very VIP Food and Wine Classic here at Walt Disney World Swan Reserve. But I need a little bit of help to eat all this food, so come along.
It's based off our name.
In case you guys don't know, the Swan Reserve is the brand new resort here at Walt Disney World. It is the third resort that connects the Swan and Dolphin Resort here. I was fortunate enough to come here recently and get to film a Disney wedding. It was so much fun. The views are beautiful, and we are actually going to be going to the View, which is their 15th floor here. They're going to be giving us a full media preview of this year's Food and Wine Classic. We're gonna have all the food, all the drinks, and a really, really amazing day. And it's already time to head in. And you guys can actually take a look of everything we're gonna get to taste today. I'm gonna try to taste all this, but look at how many things. We're gonna start out with some lamb and end with some desserts. I cannot wait to check everything out. We are gonna start on the terrace here because look at these views. You can see Spaceship Earth, the skies are stunning. Obviously you can see the Swan Hotel and the Dolphin Hotel, and we're in the new Swan Reserve, but let's get to eating. We are gonna start at their little Chinatown section here. This is a pan-seared vegan dumpling and a spicy sauce. And you know, to eat this delicious handmade dumpling, everything you're gonna see here was made in-house here at the Swan and Dolphin. Oh, it's already crispy, I can tell. It's stuffed to the brim with deliciousness. I'm not getting crazy amount of heat. Let me dip a little bit more here. That was an incredible first bite, and you would not have known that it was vegan, like at all. Like, so delicious, flavor on point, portion size really good. And we're just gonna keep moving along here. This is kind of their carnival corner area. It's an Italian beef, so it's slow cooked, sliced Lynn's Heritage Angus beef ribeye on a soft roll with the peppers. Look at this, it's like a little tiny slider. I can never say what these peppers are. They're like Jadarian.
I don't know, I get roasted in every single TikTok while I say it, and I'm like, whatever, I'll take the engagement.
They're delicious spicy peppers on a little roast beef. Or ribeye.
It's really good.
Oh my God, it's dripping down my chin chin chin. I already can't believe the 2 portions we've had here on the terrace. I think we're gonna be stuffed before we even get to the champagne. No, I can't eat all this delicious food alone. The girls are here. We have Taylor already chowing down. And of course, Kristen. You know I couldn't eat all the food and drink all the beverages.
What?
Beverages.
That's a new one. Beverages. That's
Without her. And then Josie's here. I've never shown you guys Josie, but she's finally here showing me all the good food. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh, that sounded amazing. Cheers. Josie hasn't got hers yet. Cheers. Not only, like I said, are we gonna get lots of different tastings, we're gonna have tastings of the other variety of champagne. Of course, you can see this is like a little rosé champagne. The bubbles are bubbling. Like, what is better, you guys? Champagne, Epcot behind me, delicious food, amazing weather. Already off to a good start. And we have made our way inside, and that's because the smell of delicious fried food is enticing me. Over here at For the Love of Florida, this is kind of everything Florida themed. This is a Seminole pumpkin fry bread. It's pumpkin flavored fry bread, powdered sugar, and warm pumpkin spice sauce, and it is vegetarian. It's actually a Native American type of bread dish that they make. So it is dessert, and of course they had to make it pumpkin spice themed because this is a fall festival that happens every year. I think this is like their 14th year doing it, but yet it seems so hidden, so VIP. Not a lot of people, I feel like, come to it or know about it. And getting to try special, unique items like this is incredible. And it just looks amazing, fresh out of the fryer. Oh my gosh. You guys have no idea what this tastes like. The pumpkin spice is not overpowering. It's perfect, it's doughy, it's crispy. And now I've officially had Seminole fry bread. So you have the terrace area out there. This is kind of like the little cocktail area. And then right through here is their main reception hall with more food for us to try. But pretty much all the food that they have are from the different restaurants, different food spots here at the resort. And Amare, which believe it or not means love, is one of their brand new restaurants here at the Swan Reserve. And we're gonna try their house-made Tonarelli pasta. It's steamed baby clams, roasted tomato sauce, Calabrian chili, and it is dairy-free. The pasta looks so fresh. Look how thick and delicious. That's pretty good. It does have that kind of classic Italian flavor. I do think I preferred the other two on the terrace so far, but this is a really, really good pasta dish for sure. And we are moving right along over here. I actually got to dine here at Rosa Mexicana recently. Link in the description to watch that full dining review, but we are gonna get a little tasting of what they have to offer. It's a signature classic guacamole on warm tortilla chips with roasted tomato salsa, which is vegan and gluten-free. And then they also are providing a red chili, chicken avocado, tomatillo, pico de gallo, and queso fresco corn tortillas. You know we gotta start with the chips and the guac. When I dined here at Rosa Mexicana, it was like right when they first opened and it was delicious. I believe I got the birria tacos and they were so good, but I'm excited to get to try something else on their menu. Did you guys hear that crunch? Even the presentation of the tacos are so good. And if you guys come to this event, these are the same portion sizes you are going to get. It's out of this world. First of all, as soon as I put this up to my face, the smell of fresh corn was overwhelming. You can tell these tortillas are handmade with love. The fresh guac, the seasoning on the chicken. I think I might have to just make another reservation at Rosa Mexicana. We have someone bringing in some more food hot. What is this, Taylor?
Gorgonzola filled cheese agnolotti with spiced pear, walnuts, some kind of flour, and a vinaigrette.
I can see the pear on there too.
And
it's
it
really
smells
delicate
really
and beautiful. Dink it and sink it.
Yes! We haven't done that since
For
Taco
good
Bell.
times. For good times. Dink it, sink it. Holy moly.
I think sometimes when I eat pear, I think it's going to be sweet, but pear's not super sweet.
It's not
this is
super
really good.
sweet. And paired with that like cheese, the gorgonzola cheese,
Yeah.
it has a minuscule sweetness coming in.
Yeah, it does.
But it's so good. It's light, it's delicate. It's actually so different than what I would think for like a fall pasta.
Yes.
I would expect it to be more heavy. I could eat about 11,000 more of these. It's really good. And I'm usually the type of girl that looks at the glass as half full, but literally my glass is almost empty. But luckily they have a whole Cheers bar here. You can see all the delicious wines and Prosecco's and everything that you're gonna be able to taste at the festival. They will even be having seminars that you can sign up for this event. They have wine blending seminars, bubbles, which is like a fun little champagne tasting, pasta making, pretty much anything that you are interested in the food and wine, industry, you can come and learn it here. And since that pasta was so light and delicious, we're gonna keep it light over here at the Cabana Bar and Beach Club. This is compressed late harvest watermelon, spiced lemna, marinated tomatoes, frisee, and marinated feta cheese. There's a plate next to me and it's gone.
Listen, I wasn't even gonna get that, but then Brian got it and he said
Okay.
it was so good, and I have to agree. I think it's one of my. You did.
Brian, how good was it?
I'd say it's in my top 3 things.
You're gonna try it right now.
So it's not a looker, but it's a taster.
I guess.
Looker.
Wow.
Whipped feta, tomato, watermelon. You guys, you can eat clean, eat healthy, and have it be delicious is what I'm finding out. Let's try it out.
Yeah, just compared to the other stuff.
Oh yeah. Who needs meat when you have that? That is so good. Whipped feta. And when I got invited to this event, it's definitely something I was a little worried about because I've been trying to eat a little bit more clean. So I was like, oh, I might just have to take little bites of everything. But they really do have dishes for everyone, whatever your dietary restrictions are, and you aren't gonna feel left out. The vegan, the vegetarian food tastes just as amazing as the regular food. And Kristen got another actually pescatarian dish. This is the scallop you say.
It's a corn puree. It's
Oh
very,
yeah,
very
this has
good.
the little corny,
Yeah.
the corny puree in there, which is very Florida fresh. Oh yeah, I see 1, 2, 3
Really great.
scallops, delicious. And I know we're kind of just throwing everything at you here, but that is because this Food and Wine Classic has so much to offer. I mean, we're just getting a glimpse of what some of the booths are going to be here. It's only for 2 nights too. I would book both nights if you could with the tickets. I'll link everything down below because you're gonna need all the time you can get to eat everything. And I'm still trying to make some room. We have some few more stops to go. Now we're gonna get to check out actually a local place that is here at the event. This is Smokin' D's Barbecue, and we're gonna try their smoked American lamb. It's handcrafted lamb, smoked cumin and harissa barbecue sauce, roasted black pepper and date puree with pickled mustard greens, and it's dairy-free. I always feel really bad eating lamb, but when it looks so good, like how can you resist?
I like this because it's not too sweet.
It's pretty good. The cumin's coming through. It's very tender for a lamb, but I think that's the right portion. It's almost like a little overly sweet. I don't know if I could have more than that tiny little portion. And we have a few more areas to hit here, but I'm just seeing, can you guys see that in the background? That is the Hollywood Tower of Terror. The views up here are absolutely incredible. I think you can even see Galaxy's Edge. Yeah, you can. See it right there? That's Galaxy's Edge. There's the Tower of Terror. Unbeatable views with unbeatable food. And the only thing better than these views is the view of this. Look at this carving board with this delicious, delicious corned beef on here. And I think it's gonna be like a deconstructed Reuben sandwich. It's carved house-made corned beef, rye bread, Russian dressing, and authentic old world sauerkraut with a gherkin pickle, of course. What's really cool is there is no bread because it's deconstructed, but I'm pretty sure that the sauce that's on it is like a rye sauce. That is so interesting.
Swan and Dolphin.
I feel like I'm chewing on rye bread. Like you wouldn't know. That is so good. I love that with the sauerkraut and the pickle. Oh yeah. One more entree I want to hit before we switch to the desserts. This is a Food and Wine Classic dessert. It's a king crab, blood orange, Florida grapefruit, celery ginger, and crispy garlic, and this is gluten-free and dairy-free. I am quite literally on top of the world. Well, on top of Disney World at least, with this view, some champagne, and giant pieces of crab. And I love that they serve the crab still in the shell. And you guys know my parents are from Baltimore, so I know my crab and I know what good crab is. And this is some of the thickest pieces of crab I've ever seen served. Let's pull it out of the shell. Oh, whoa. Cold, fresh, salty, everything you want from a big piece of crab. Okay, finally on to the desserts, and something is happening. Something is definitely happening. I'm pretty sure this is how they make their nitro ginger ice cream that we're gonna get to try. Look at it go. Woo! So cool. All right, we have to try this dessert. It looks so magical. This is the Raspberry Moon. It's an almond shortbread, red raspberry mousse, white chocolate, whipped ganache, and the nitro ginger ice cream, which is vegetarian, but it does contain nuts. And we are gonna get a fresh scoop of ice cream here. Wow. Thank you so much. Our first dessert is already giving me one of those type of treats that you don't even want to break into because it genuinely is art, especially seeing them make the ice cream right in front of you. I figured this was the best way to try everything. Put a little bit all on top of the moon cookie. Oh my gosh, I don't think my mouth is big enough for this. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
I wasn't expecting it to be as gingery as it is. I was almost expecting more of like a ginger snap, kind of like that fake ginger sweet. This is not a sweet dessert at all. It's actually very savory. I want to get a little bit of that like jam in the middle to see if that's the sweet part, the little pink jam. There it is. So that's what goes all together. It makes a perfect little treat with it all together. The ice cream is fire though. Of course, we have to try some of the delights from the Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin pastry team. Over here, they have a pear pecan praline cake with black fig compote. It's vegan, but does contain nuts. And then this is a blood orange and raspberry tart. It is vegetarian. And then this is a 70% single origin Peruvian chocolate mousse with mango passion fruit gel, and it's also gluten-free. I don't even know how to eat this. I feel like it's gonna stab me. Oh, wow. This is incredible, and perfect dessert to end a perfect day. What a fantastic event. Thank you so much to the Swan and Dolphin for having us out. I cannot wait for the full real Food and Wine Classic here in November. Make sure you go to the link in the description to check out all the ticket prices, all the VIP events that they're gonna have. And as always, peace, love, and positivity, and all the good things. Love you guys. Bye.